Hill figure nigga. Starboy, PKA Troy Terrain, Tuesday evening. I'm in the building, repping Woodstock, GA, home of the shooter. Okay, kids, the gun show's back. I was in the gym this morning, and I'm really exhausted, but I did want to put in some work tonight and revisit the Derrick Jaxn topic. And I want to ask the question, is he a pathological liar? A pathological liar is someone who is not even aware that they're lying. More than half the time, okay? And also, Derrick Jaxn's wife went live today. Oh, her fine ass. Wait a minute, where's my notes? Derrick Jaxn, there she is. Look at her, again, with a thermal top on, glasses, no makeup, hair half done, and spitting the words of the Lord. Are you up to speed? And I think I may have to change my position and say that she might be down with the bullshit. For those who watched her, catch what she said. She spoke about the roots of bitterness, and that requires deliverance. Then she spoke about the spiritual battle that's going on right now. Looked dead into the camera. She wasn't reading from anything, any type of script, and she said, I've come to testify. I've come to be a witness to you. I've come to set you free. And then toward the end, I'm just going to jump around. She said, may every demonic tongue speaking against us, talking about her and Derrick, be condemned now in the name of Jesus. And then she said, I release the blessings of the Lord upon your lives. Whew. Okay, so we're going to talk about that tonight. Rugarani will be joining me shortly. Florida boy Jay. And I don't want to put anything on Derrick Jaxn, but I have to ask the question, is he being totally honest? Is he telling us the entire truth? Folks, I'm drinking OJ and Pellegrino tonight. That's it, no alcohol. Some type of fancy, what is this? Indian River Select, okay? And I'm staying focused. No beer, no Kettle One, no Stoli tonight, because as you may or may not know, the judge has decided, by way of an order, that my friend Street Star Norbs, his case is moving forward against URL. And I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I do want to say this. Smrr, smrr, smrr. Sucky shit. Troll babies, good evening. How you guys doing? How you doing? Okay. Is audio okay? How's the spelling? You know, I can't spell worth a damn. Is the spelling okay on the screen, all right? We have to talk about Tasha K. Ooh. Does she have a silver bullet for Derrick Jaxn? Brooklyn Kennedy, where are you, sir? Do you have the tea tonight? If so, please text me. Tasha K talking hella reckless up on Instagram. At Derrick Jaxn, I will only accept your apology if you tell your wife and the world this last truth. Or do you want me to do it? Question mark. I can extend this courtesy. So what we doing? Huh? What truth is she talking about? Purr. I don't know. I'm just, I'm with the bullshit tonight. And then Tasha said, I broke the hashtag John Gray story in Action Paxson Jackson, and I ain't done yet. We have to nail the coffin tight like his side chick's pussy. Stay tuned. Lord have mercy. Derrick, in case you don't know, Tasha K is from Florida. Those girls down there, they only know one way to fight, and that's dirty, okay? Okay, Troll babies, how you guys doing? I do not have my contacts in, but I'm going to get to the dumb shit early. Did I say Hill figure? Where's the tag? Fuck. Oh, there you go. Always hiding. There you go. That's light. Okay, and the term pathological liar, I've got some notes. Is it a symptom or a disease? Pathological lying. We'll get to this. and some other things I want to talk about. I just now became aware of Derrick Jaxn's books. Don't Forget Your Crown. Self-Love Has Everything to Do with It. The Law of Kindness. I Still Want It. A Cheating Man's Heart. I've Come Too Far. Did I say I Still Deserve It? Yeah, I did say that, I think. Yeah, so this man has a history, according to his recent admission, of lying. Now, I don't know the difference between a pathological liar and a, habitual liar. I don't know. Maybe it's the same thing. Let's explore it tonight. Phone lines open, Cash App, Super Chat. And, I'm sorry, in the showrunner, would you marry a sex doll? A sex doll. This reality of ours has been building traction over the years. I'm a big sci-fi reader, as you may or may not know. Films, and going back to the 70s. And I've always said my favorite film is Silent Running with Bruce Dern, 1972. But now they're talking about, within 10 years, sex dolls that actually walk and communicate with humans. Are these synthetic life forms? Are these droids? And I am not. I say again, I am not MGTOW, men going their own way, but we have had those discussions on my show over the last 6 or 7 years. And I might be interested in a sex doll for marriage. I don't know. Anyway, Rugarani, if you're ready, let's get to it. If not, I will give you some time. Let me set my phones up in my Cash App and Super Chat. Oh, wait a minute. Before I go any further, Troll Babies, what's going on with the homie Battle Truth? I went to his platform today because he gave a nice breakdown a couple of days ago about Norbs' case moving forward. And he was pulling out receipts on somebody. What the fuck was that about? Court documents? And then I said, whoa, maybe I shouldn't be in here right now. Battle Truth. Anybody know what I'm talking about? He was breaking down somebody's court documents, something to do with, RAPE. I said, what the fuck? Maybe I'll come back. All right, anyway, let's get the show started. While I still have energy. Area code 586, good evening, Tuesday night. Derrick Jaxn.
Hey, man, why the fuck?
Hey, whoa. Do not call in here cursing off the rip. Get him out of here. Respect my algorithm. Don't come here talking crazy like that, bozo. Hold on. Not tonight. We had a great show last night. Everybody was expressing themselves. Only one or two people started, using profanity. 469, good evening. Talking about Derrick Jaxn. Trending story again. Oh, one,
Bill
two.
Figure nigga.
Hey,
what's going on?
I'm right here, man. How you feel? What's going on, man?
Man, over here chilling, bro. Popping tags off this Ralph Lauren, bro.
Ooh, okay.
Watching the madness. Yes, sir.
Now, hang on. Are you an old school polo wearer, or are you new to it? Because everybody wears it now. It's not.
Nah, bro. I'm old school. I got Polo Jeans Company Polo. People don't know they changed. Ralphie lost the company and came back as Polo, Blue Label, Purple Label, and about 15 other brands.
Facts.
I got Polo from the 90s.
Okay. Now, where you from? What state you from?
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Okay. So listen, Derrick Jaxn, this is the hottest urban story right now. I have to approach it again tonight. Is he a pathological liar? Did you see his wife go live today up on the gram? Looked like she was defending
his wife.
The brand.
She looked like she's in a hostage situation. She looked like she's in a hostage situation. And he looked like the guy that got the job and she stay at home all day. He too polished and she's not equally yoked. They don't match. She looked like one of the homies and he looked like he just, top of the class, top athlete, do everything. And they just don't match visually, their energy, the way they look, the way they vibe. And it's pretty obvious he's cheating on them when you just look at their dynamics. And any nigga with a shirt on like that, swole, he looked like he's stuck on himself. Just the way he posed and talking about black men don't cheat. The look on his face when he wore that shirt, and knowing damn well he's lying. You know he a fool.
Well, hang on a second, sir, because I don't know everything. I'm a man of a certain age, but how old are you? You just said 30 what? I forget.
I'm in my 30s. I'm 35, man.
35, okay. I'm paying very close attention to Derrick Jaxn and his wife's IG page, and I don't think she's a hostage. I think she's actually smarter than he is. She was using a whole lot of biblical references today. I've been combing through her IG page for the last 24 hours, and she's almost taking an elitist position against the audience. Again, I don't know if you caught me earlier, but she said, I've come to testify. I've come to be a witness to you. I've come to set you free.
So is she supposed to be one of these women like the old days that's okay with a man having, multiple women and concubines and saying that she's a Christian woman of faith or whatever, like the old women, and, she's so sure in her man that what they got is not what he got with them other women out there? I don't know. Maybe that's how she's trying to get in front of it and look like she's, like you say, taking the moral high ground. Mm-hmm. And I can kind of see her doing that, because it's like, hey, let's get in front of it. We both got personalities and we on YouTube, so let's try to profit off of it.
Okay. So you're not really familiar with his history, his books, and so on and so forth. You're just kind of broad stroking. Nothing wrong with that, but yes?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm familiar with him, and I got, I know a lot of ladies and people that's just into the blogosphere and just listening to all that stuff. And, he just never really kind of came off as somebody that was authentic. So I never really gave him too much time. He was just sitting in the car flexing, trying to look sexy. So, that's what when I look at him, I see that's what he's doing. And now it's coming out that that's what he's doing.
Well, sir, the females pay attention to him. That's his audience. He's got books. He's popping. Let's not act like he's not. Even if you and I don't pay that close of attention.
Well, no, I wouldn't say popping. That. He's definitely popping.
He's popping.
And is one of the ladies he's creeping with, are they one of his listeners? Because, he got to see the pick from if that's the case.
There's more than one, sir, but thank you for your call. Thank you. Thank you. He's just hating. I'm not a player hater. This is the objective perspective. If I'm going to hate, it's going to be objectively. With regards to Derrick Jaxn's wife, again, she had on a thermal top. She's not getting all dipped to get up on social media. And if you ask me, those are the ones that are the most vicious. When you comb through her IG page, she's got some blemishes on her face. She's not hiding. She's not doing all that, oh, no, don't film me on that side. She's talking in front of some musical instruments. She was doing some type of karate and just a whole lot of biblical, again, just references and posts. She's not the joke, if you ask me. 904, is that Florida Boy J? Florida Boy J.
Star.
Hey.
Star.
Yes, sir.
Nigga.
It sounds really crazy in the background, Florida Boy J. Can you make some adjustments? A lot of noise in the back.
Yeah, can you hear me? I had to turn off my AC. This shit's blowing like 60 degrees in here.
How you feel, man? Good to hear from you.
Hey, I'm feeling good. I'm charged up.
Okay.
And what type of shit is she talking about?
Say again?
When I say that, I'm saying, what type of shit was she talking about? When she was on the line talking about the spirit of, what was she saying, the spirit of cheating or some type of, we're in a spiritual warfare within ourselves and all this other stuff. Bro, awesome. And then she had the saxophones behind her like it was a Vlad TV set. Like, dude, it was trash. And when I say it was trash, bro, she made herself look stupid. She wants to come up here and talk about the covenant of the Lord, and she's going to be a testimony to other women and other people, and this is a cheating spirit. She sounded like this nigga told her, babe, it was a demonic spirit that got into me that made me cheat. And then I went on her IG page, Star, and, bro, I don't know what you trying to talk about, Star, but you got me fucked up. She looks crazy. She looks fucking, I'm sorry, I'm not even trying to cut. Star, she's sitting here in a yellow belt karate outfit. She's sitting here on these green screens with her hair looking nuts. She's sitting here with these Luke 10:19 patches with the helmet on her. Like, she looks crazy, Star. And you know what? Never trust a nigga that looks like a New Orleans Saints linebacker and his girlfriend looks like the back of a broom. Never trust a nigga.
Okay, hang on a second, Florida Boy J. I appreciate your younger perspective. I appreciate you. And I'm not saying you're wrong, but here's the question. how does she make him keep coming back and begging and now apologizing sitting next to her, regardless of what you think she looks like or lack thereof? How does she keep him coming back if she's so trash, as you just said?
You know why, Star?
Tell me.
Because that's his punching bag. That is his Hot Pocket Little Caesars hot and ready pizza. Okay? Whenever he wants to roll over and get an ego boost and put his meat stick inside of her and get a couple pumps and dump in the middle of the night, that's what she's for. That's it. When I looked on his page, she was fat and sloppy, and I guess she lost some weight. And I'm telling you, she is not a looker at all. Like you said, blemishes on her face, hair looking crazy, beady eyes too far away from her goddamn forehead. She looks like a goddamn gecko. And Derrick Jaxn over here looks like I said, he looks like a defensive end, and he's dating a 3. He's doing that for manipulation purposes and ego purposes because he knows that crazy bitch ain't going to leave because she has nothing else to go to. Her tit hit her kneecaps, my
Florida
nigga.
Boy Jay, stay there. And guys, in case you don't know, yesterday was Florida Boy Jay's birthday, so he's bouncing back tonight. Crown, I got your donation. Crown's talking reckless about Roland Martin. Okay. Is something going on with Roland Martin? Is he okay? Crown. What's a phone call? Okay, thank you, Jeffrey. Rugarani, if you're out there, can you check the spelling? See if everything is spelled correct on the screen. Rugarani. Florida Boy Jay, can you see the spelling on the screen? Are we okay? Give me a second.
Yeah, the spelling is good. The spelling is good.
Okay.
The spelling is good.
Okay, and it's Derrick, Derrick, right? Derrick, not Derek. Derrick. I need to be sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Trevor Jackson, I got your donation. He says, keep inspiring, OG. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, and Alpha So, I got your donation. He says, pick up 240. Now, if you're the guy who just called in with all that profanity, man, it's not happening tonight, man. Slow down. Let's get to the topic, all right? 718, early. Good evening, 718. Are you there? 12. 718. Yes, no, pick it up. Slight delay, 718. I'll come back to you. Let's go to area code 870 in the meantime. 870. Good evening.
Hello.
Hey, good evening. How are you?
Hi.
Hey.
I'm calling about Derrick. You know, him and Steve Harvey and Kevin Samuels are getting rich off of these low self-esteem women. I mean, they just buying their books and making them rich, and then he gets his wife on here to sit with him, you know, to clean up everything so they can still make their money off of these people. And then you'll still have some girls or women that'll still follow this guy. That's the sad part about it. I think it's disgusting what they're doing to these women. These women need a therapist. They do not need a man that's going through worse issues and problems that they have. It looks like Jackson. He has all the answers, but it looks like when he was writing those books, he was writing them about himself.
How many of those books do you own yourself, and how many donations have you sent to Derrick Jaxn and some of the other fellows that you mentioned, who I have no problem with, by the way?
I will be totally honest.
Please.
I've never read Steve Harvey and Jackson and Kevin Samuel. I don't follow guys like that. I don't waste my time with guys like that. I would rather read a Stephen King book than to read what they got going on. I didn't go see Steve Harvey's movie. I didn't believe in nothing like that. I thought all those women were just fools.
Can I ask, how old are you, ma'am? Or
he on his third marriage.
Ma'am, how old are you? How old are you yourself? How old?
I'll be 49 next Wednesday.
Oh, stop it. Come
on.
Ma'am, please. Let's keep it real. How old are you?
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you. I'm sorry.
How old are you? 50 what? 55, 56? Come on, we're having an honest conversation. 62? You sound a little seasoned. I say that respectfully.
Page, it's Mystery March. My birthday is next week, Wednesday, March the 31st, 1972.
Oh, okay.
I'm divorced.
Go ahead.
I've been married for 26 years.
Nice.
And I've been divorced. Okay, we're divorced now. Now I'm living on my own, and I'm single, and I date.
Okay.
And, you know, I have something to offer a man still. Our children are grown. I have 2 granddaughters, and I'm living my life. Okay. You know?
Well, and I appreciate the call, and with regards to your opinion about those. Let's just focus on Derrick Jaxn. I don't want to bring the other 2 guys in. Okay. Derrick has already said that he's not perfect. He has admitted to the cheating. But when I was doing my research today, I found out that he had a lot of books I was not aware of. So clearly, he's been cheating, and that could be a pathological liar. What say you about that?
And scamming women. I think it's disgusting. And all those women should go and sue him for their money back.
Okay.
I think it's disgusting. Gotcha. And I believe someone needs to go and give his wife a welfare check. Because if you look on what she's writing every day, and sometimes she's posting 17 times a day. Yeah. Like, you know, this lady needs help. You know, and people, this is serious because mental health is real. 2020 showed us.
I think she is a possible elitist. I don't think she.
Pardon me?
I think she might be an elitist. I don't think that she's being held against her will. I mean, I don't know if you caught the end of her.
No.
Hang on. If you caught the end of her live, she said, may every demonic tongue speaking against us be condemned now in the name of Jesus. I release the blessings of the Lord upon your lives. Okay? I'll give you the last word.
I don't believe that she's. I'm sorry. I don't believe that she's there against her will, no. But I believe that she's there because she's looks up to this man like it's like she's brainwashed. If you look at the pictures, and they're old pictures, school pictures when he was a football player, it's like she worshiped this guy. Yeah. She won't leave him. I'm telling you guys.
Okay.
Unless she gets some real help.
Gotcha. Thank you for your call, ma'am. Thank you so much. Hold on a second. Florida Boy Jay, you got a lot of noise in the background on your line. I put you on mute, man. Your line sounds crazy. Hang on a second. Florida Boy J, you there? Florida Boy J, a.k.a. Jonathan. Okay, his phone keeps dropping. Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to area code 908 when I come back. Give me a second. The thunder sound on the check-in says Derrick Jaxn got a porn star name. Buddy of an NFL player. Okay. What is this? Something else you mentioned. So I don't want to get in the middle of somebody else's tension, beef or drama, but thank you. Flip82 says, boss nigga. There's rumors about the Joe Budden podcast. I don't know anything about that. Maybe Ronnie can bring me up to speed. And Brooklyn giggles. I have not heard from Brooklyn Kennedy just yet, okay? Is it Big Land? Big Land from Brooklyn. Hey, Star, long-time, old-time listener. Okay, he's talking about his app was crashing also. Yeah, my app last night was going kind of crazy, but it seems to be okay now. Area code 908, are you there? Good evening, 908. Talking about Derrick Jaxn, the rise and fall. 908.
From the place that you want to hate, Brooklyn giggles on the check-in.
Okay, you're impersonating Brooklyn Kennedy. Who are you, sir?
This is Brooklyn giggles in the check-in. What's going on?
All right.
What's going on, son?
Are you joining the topic, sir? You're not Brooklyn Kennedy. I see your number. Hang on a second. I'll take a screenshot. Go ahead. What do you want to say? I got you.
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna address the topic. Yeah, you know, she
He just wants to troll. Give him a second. Yo, every time you call, you do that. Are you okay? This nigga's high as shit. Hey, hang on. Can you stay there? Stay there. Stay there. Okay. Ruger Ronnie in the building. Area code 732. Ronnie, a 1212.
Hey, Star. How are you?
Hey, good to hear from you. You went 10 toes down last night. A lot of people appreciated your perspective. Derrick Jaxn's wife went live today. You sent me the link. Thank you. I watched it. I'm feeling her even more now. Again, sitting there in a thermal top, the hair half done, some type of little baseball cap, lips pretty, and the teeth white. But she had that little elitist thing. Your thoughts, or do you care at all, Ronnie?
I mean, I heard you earlier refer to her as intelligent with respect to her biblical knowledge, and I just had to roll my eyes at that because I don't consider having scripture committed to memory as an indicator of intelligence or intellectual prowess.
Okay.
To me,
Fair enough.
It's just evidence that you're talented at remembering and regurgitating catchphrases.
Right.
So, and to be completely honest, I don't consider super religious people to be all that intelligent to begin with, because you have to be a little bit slow to buy the whole story hook, line, and sinker anyway. So I was not at all surprised by her tune or her disposition in the video. She's a Bible thumping holy roller, you know. So her energy in that video was on brand with the scriptures and the so-called testimony that she posts day in and day out. As I said last night, this woman is married to the church, so she's not going anywhere. And, you know, what I mean by that is, if you look at the typical black church, it's mostly older women who are single for the most part. It's like the mammy types, the aunties, the Medeas. You remember the judge in the Amber Geiger case coming off the bench to welcome the murderer into Christianity? Right. So these women are so like hopelessly deluded and brainwashed in their religious teachings that they will like they allow an overwhelming they have like an overwhelming obligation to forgive everyone and everything in Jesus' name. They're literally committed to forgiving others because they feel that they have a duty to do that. Mm-hmm. And so even if you try to reason with them, you're going to get the same reaction that she was given in that video where she's saying, I condemn you in the name of the blood and, you know, all of that. And she's speaking spells on the people, you know, who are critical of, you know, her relationship and her marriage and everything that's going on. Yeah.
I mean, she had an air of arrogance, and maybe that's what I liked more so than her being a parrot for the scriptures. But again, I don't think that Derrick Jaxn is the real puppet master here. I think she might be the one pulling the strings on him. Again, she's got that little tyrant thing to me, and I'm even going to say I don't think that she's into him as much as he's into her. What do you say about that? Or did I ask you that already? Maybe I asked you that last night.
I think that he likes the idea of her, the fact that they have this extensive history going back to their college days. So it would be on brand with him to stay with that woman, because his book writing career started in 2012, where he details the breakup of his relationship with her. So he was cheating on her even going back to then. They were having long-standing problems. So for him, from a branding standpoint, it makes sense to try to salvage the family and keep the family unit together and sell this, you know, this united front package. It doesn't make sense to let her leave and walk out the door. You got to save her, even if you're not attracted to her, even if you want more and she doesn't really do it for you for looks, you know, for all appearance sake, as they say.
Hang on a second. Florida Boy J, are you back on the line? Florida Boy J, what's with your phone, man? He keeps dropping out. Florida Boy J.
Yo. Yeah, you can hear me now?
I can hear you now, Big Nick. What's going on with you, man? You all right? Are you still partying from last night?
Nah, I'm good. My phone is like, it can't literally. It drops out every time. It's just when I moved, The towers are bad here, so I had to call on my girl phone until I can see what's up with this one because this shit keeps fucking me up every time I call on your show.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm back, though.
All right. So Ronnie and I are talking about Derrick Jaxn's wife, his rise. I'm not trying to put anything on him, but just to be silly, Tasha K. And Ronnie, I don't know if you saw Tasha K. on Instagram talking about, I will only accept your apology if you tell your wife and the world this last truth. Any thoughts, Florida Boy J, about the last truth, according to Tasha K., the nail in his coffin?
He would rather let Tasha K expose that last truth because right now there's really there's not any more damage that can happen to Derrick Jaxn, honestly. If it comes out that he had an affair with 3 other women, his brand has already is tarnished or it took the hit it was going to take. His supporters are still going to stand by him, and the people who are naysayers of his movement are still going to be naysayers of his movement. He's not going to pay Tasha K any attention or try to pay her off or have a meeting or apologize to keep some information under wraps because he's going to just lie about it.
Can I be silly and ask, do you think there's a piece of Badussy somewhere in the wing?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's another reason why I say don't trust no dude who looks like he should be playing for the Olympics and his wife looks like a 2 or a 3. I'm telling you, okay? She's broke, busted, and disgusted, and got that chick for a reason.
Easy, man.
Sorry, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, come on.
Isn't the trick, back in the day when we used to go to the club and dance, the trick was you got the fat, ugly girl, you dance with her first, because when you did that, all the attractive girls on the side would be like, look, he's not stereotypical, he's not shallow. He's cool. So once you dance with the fat girl, all the other attractive girls don't want to dance with you. All the other attractive girls like, damn, why he with that? I can do better. That's the game, Star, and he's playing the game.
If I can respond to your question. No, I didn't pursue the fat chick. I always pursue the very thin cokehead models. Are you there, sir? I'm answering your question.
I feel you.
Yeah.
No, I
was on coke, and I only wanted a female on coke. I don't fuck about some fat, sloppy bitch. Go ahead, you were saying?
This is what I'm saying, Star. He's one of those dudes that dates under his league, so other chicks are like, wow, that's your chick? I can do better than that, or I'm better than that. So he uses her as bait to get other women. Okay. That's his whole game.
Hold on a second. I think, Sonia, did you call in last night? Sonia, hold on a second, guys. Where are you? Area code 215. And I would love to have Miss Ravioli call back if you're available tonight, Miss Ravioli. Who else was that last night?
Stacy from New York.
Stacy from New York. Area code 312. Is that Sonia? 312? Hello? Yes, no, maybe? I think they dropped out. Let me go to 908 real quick. Good evening, 908. Are you there?
Brooklyn Giggles in the check-in. What's going on?
Oh, you're back. So, listen, why do you laugh like that, man?
Brooklyn Giggles.
Do you just, lose it, or are you happy to troll?
Brooklyn Giggles in the check-in. What's good, Carl?
How you feel, man? You all right?
What's going on?
All right, can you call back?
Nigga, are you all right?
Okay, thank you, man. Thank you. All right, Brooklyn Giggles on the check-in. Hold on a second, Ronnie and Florida Boy Jay. I'm scrolling down to the Politicking Network. I got your donation. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let's go to area code. I think this is Sonia right here. Sonia, is that you? 215. Sonia, 215. Sonia. Okay, she's dragging. That's her right there, 215. Ronnie, back to you with regards to his wife. Anything else that you found to be...
There's a lot of feedback.
Sonia, 215. Sonia.
I'm just going to hang up and let her call back. I'm sorry, Ronnie, you were saying?
No, just that I really wasn't surprised. That was the energy that I expected her to serve. I do feel like she's one of those elitist Christians, one of the holy rollers. But I saw right through it, and I can see she looks dead in her eyes. To me, it looks like she's emotionally checked out of the relationship. She knows Derrick has problems, just being faithful to her, and it looks like they're prepared to work through that in their relationship. But I don't see her getting up and walking away from him. No.
Okay. Florida Boy Jay, you're texting me, man. What's going on, homie?
Now my co-host just hit me up, and she told me to let you know that she was on the line, so I just sent you a quick text.
Oh, okay. Let me see if this is her right here. Area code 904. What's her name again?
Jakar.
Jakara, is that you?
Hello.
Hey, Jakara.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, what's going on with you, lady?
I'm doing all right. I'm just coming back from the grocery store. I'm in the car, so
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
sorry if it's too loud.
You sound a little far away. We were just trying to get you on the show the other night to promote the podcast you and Florida Boy Jay do.
Oh, yes, sir. Is that better? Can you hear me better?
There's a little echo in the background, but so you guys, the podcast is popping, and you had a discussion the other night that got a little, I'll just say intense. Would that be fair to say?
Oh, yeah. That's fair to say.
Okay. Florida Boy Jay, you there?
Tell
Jump
more
in there,
about
homie. Come on. I'm promoting your podcast. Let's
I was just about to say, talk more about the conversation, Jakar. Start about, you know what I'm saying, go deeper into your point about the colorism and why you felt like if she was dark-skinned, this would be a whole different situation.
Oh, you're talking about Meghan Markle? You want to go back that far? I want to talk about Derrick Jaxn, but go ahead.
I mean, I didn't want to change your topic. I mean, you guys can still talk, but basically, I was definitely feeling like if she was a darker-skinned woman, it would have been 1,000 times worse. I 100% stand on that. It's a lot of people don't think that, they like to think that, skin tone and stuff doesn't really matter, and that, she's still a black woman. And yes, she's still a black woman. I cannot take that away from her. Mm-hmm. But if it was a darker-skinned woman, it would have been worse. That's just a fact.
Do you think Meghan Markle, if she were darker, she would have even gotten into the royal family? I mean, keep it real. But that's a big hypothetical.
Oh, hell yeah. I definitely feel like she could have still got in there. But I don't think it would have lasted. I think it would have changed out way quicker than it did with her. I think that Harry's known to be with, women of any type of race. Like he was that guy. Mm-hmm. So
well, he likes a little brown sugar on the side, just like a lot of white guys. But bringing them home to wife it's another story, yeah.
And Jakar, don't you like white guys? Haven't you dated a white guy before? Keep it real.
I've never dated a white guy, but I have been physical with another white guy.
Uh-oh.
So like dating is I feel like that's different, of course, but like I feel like that with the guy that I was with, that was a one-time thing, and I honestly don't think I'm going to be going back to that because it's just not my thing. So,
gotcha.
Okay. When you feel it and you love someone, I mean, love is love regardless of what it is. But when it's something as serious as royal family, they're gonna do what they did. Okay. But I feel like it would have just been 10 times worse if she was darker.
Okay, listen, I don't want to go back too far. I just wanted you to call in and feel free to promote the podcast you and Florida Boy Jay do. So, anything with regards to Derrick Jaxn? Are you up to speed? This is the bigger story. Any comments? His wife?
So yeah. I've never heard of Derrick Jaxn until now, really. But looking at all the information and getting into everything, it kind of reminds me of Tiger Woods' situation where he's dating these women and he's telling these false, realities to these women while he's still married. And you know what I'm saying? Like these women were thinking that they were going to run away with him and be with him forever. So it's like, I definitely agree with Ronnie. Shout out to Ronnie. I don't know if you're still on the line, but she is like literally that's what it is. Like he's a liar. Like there's no way around it. And I feel like his wife is just that girl that's gonna hold him down. I don't necessarily think that she's being forced to be in the marriage. I think that she's just like, you know what? I'm here. I think that she's definitely a little obsessed with him, and she's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Like she knew what the fuck was going on. Excuse my French. And she's like, well, I've been accepted it. I feel like she's been dealing with this probably for years, and maybe there was a situation where a woman was going to go public and they wanted to get ahead of it. I don't know.
Okay.
But this, I feel like she's locked in with Buddy regardless. He's going to have to drag her out.
Okay. Well, listen, I appreciate you calling in, and I wish you the best. And Florida Boy Jay always promotes the podcast with you guys, so stay in touch, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good night.
Okay. All right, Florida Boy Jay, we still got a lot of noise coming off your line, man. Are you say you got the air conditioning going or something in the background?
No, I've been on mute this whole time, so it can't be my line.
Okay. Stay right there. Is this Sonia 215 again?
It's Sonia here.
Hey,
Come
Sonia,
on.
I picked up, and you weren't there, but now you're here.
I'm here now.
Hey, what's going on, Sonia?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah. Derrick Jaxn,
All
we're going
right,
to start.
thank you. Because I look, let me tell you what the fraud. Remember, I came to you first because I wanted to know your opinion on the guy, Kevin Samuels.
Yeah,
right?
I don't have an opinion on other content creators unless...
I know.
Hang on. Unless there's some type of big scandal. I don't do back and forth. I don't want to critique somebody else's platform. I just don't do that.
I get you.
Yeah.
I respect that. No problem. And once I heard your little bitty kind of critique on him, because you did give him a little big ups.
It was support, not a critique. Support.
Support. You call his area, which is cool, which made me kind of look at him another way as I sit and chill in my place.
Okay, Sonia, we're not talking about Kevin Samuels tonight. We're talking about Derrick Jaxn.
I know.
Okay, let's get to it.
But Derrick Jaxn, I don't like him.
Okay.
Never have. He's a fraud. His wife, you know how we kept on talking about Melania. Blink 3 times if you need some help. All right. To me, when I didn't see the video that you're talking about now, her blog or anything, but I haven't seen that. I just saw the body language from the interview that he gave, that 7-minute video, which I have been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. And I looked at her, and I seen the body. The first thing that came to my mind, okay, she got a body. She don't give a shit. She don't give a shit about him. She don't give him nothing. She's going to drag that ass all the way. But
now, hang on a second, Sonia. Were you a supporter once upon a time? Keep it real. Of Derrick Jaxn.
Honestly, I promise you, keeping it 100.
Okay.
Never.
So why don't you like him?
The eyes, but
Sonia.
I don't like that.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Why don't you like him?
I just don't like his whole swag. I don't like his whole anything. I like a jerk off, right? I like a jerk off man who has sense. Okay.
I'm a total jerk off.
That in a guy. Yeah. I like you, Star. Me and you are cool. You be one of them. We're cool. I like a jerk off.
Okay.
But you got to be a jerk off with some backing.
Okay.
And he doesn't. And I'm a woman of a certain age, as you already know.
Right.
Okay. And so I've been there, done that, and I know that. I'm like, yo, dude, that's all you got? Really? And you're sitting in your car and you're giving everybody all these women advice? I'd rather go with the other dude, Kevin Samuels, just listening because I couldn't take him. But I'm saying, no, Derrick Jaxn, straight up, is a fraud. His wife, she's cute. I like her, but she got the game.
I think she's hot.
She made him
hot as fuck.
Yeah, well, I know you do, and I like her for you. I do. I like her for you. Can you imagine? Star, can you imagine? Can you imagine that shit? Put that shit up there. But that's what she needs. Shake up this whole YouTube shit and go grab that ass. But anyway, I'm not joking, but I'm serious.
Why, I appreciate the call, darling. Anything else imparting or what?
Thank you. No, I just want to be on here. I'm chilling.
Okay. Good to hear from you.
Watching y'all, listening to y'all, and enjoying
Thank you.
So do what you do. We love you.
Have a great evening. Take care. All right. Sonia on the check-in. All right. Yeah, folks, I don't critique other people's platforms. I support them, or I don't say anything. I'm not here to, tell people what they should or they shouldn't do. Salute to that young man, Kevin Samuels. He's doing the damn thing, all right? Florida Boy J, any knowledge of pathological lying? That's my topic tonight. Is Derrick Jaxn a pathological liar? You have taken shots at his wife. I get it. I understand. But this guy has written books. He's been doing the speaking circuit. I saw him on stage at the Essence, some type of festival they had, and the crowd is with him. I mean, is his reputation damaged? Is he a pathological liar? That's my question tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. For him to sit up here, and as Ronnie eloquently stated before yesterday, he sits up here and he capes for women, talking about this is the type of man you don't need. If your man does this, leave him, leave that. And you're literally sitting up here describing yourself. You're sitting up here bashing who you truly are on the inside. It's kind of when preachers preach gay hate on the pulpit, like Eddie Long, and then be behind touching boy pussy. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
Eddie Long, Ted Haggard.
The devil knows his own.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Ted Haggard was one of the biggest. Ted Haggard. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Absolutely. He's just another person who he preaches. The devil knows his own. He knows exactly what he's talking about. It's like you got to be a crook to catch a crook. So of course he sounds like a cheating expert. Sounds like he knows about the do's and don'ts of how to be a right or a faithful guy, because he knows how to be a piece of shit. So at the end of the day, his whole audience was a whole bunch of single, battered women who weren't going to get a man anyways, that look like his wife, and are sheeps to what he's saying. Women don't want to listen to Kevin Samuels, because Kevin Samuels going to tell you the truth. They won't listen to Derrick Jaxn, who's not going to hold women accountable. He's not going to sit here and tell women what they need to do, or they're going to die alone. He's going to tell you why the man is wrong. Right. Anytime the women can hit you over the head and stab you, he's going to tell you what you could have did to avoid that as a man.
Yeah, hang on a second, buddy. Jesse, I got your donation. He says this nigga Brooklyn Kenny got all the tea. You haven't heard from Brooklyn Kenny tonight. He's probably busy. Theo, I got your donation. He says DJ Ack got a new alley. Whack 100, buckle your seatbelt. Did you say ally? You spelled that wrong. Okay. Good for him. Good for him. Okay, Sonia, we just spoke. Thank you, Sonia, for your donation. Van, I got your donation. Battle Truth. Ooh, talking Chris Unbiased. Man, that's what that was. Fuck. He was going in. Chris Unbiased is one of your earlier bloggers, and he had I'll just say a situation. I don't want to kick dirt on the man. And he's out now. I think he's here in the Atlanta area somewhere. I think he's from Atlanta. But, okay, so that's who Battle Truth is going in on. He had the paperwork up on the screen. I started to just, give him a donation with regards to his coverage of the lawsuit that is now moving forward. Norbs against URL. Smrr. Let me relax. And, okay, so that's what it was. Something else I wanted to ask you, Florida Boy. Ronnie, are you there? Where's Ronnie? And Florida Boy J. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't want to just throw something around just to throw it around. Is everything okay on the Joe Budden podcast? Somebody sent in a donation. I didn't want to put false information out there. You guys heard anything? Is everything okay?
I don't know anything about anything.
Okay.
I'm sort of out of the loop there.
Okay.
So.
We'll come back to it.
Okay. I can tell you something.
What do you got?
Okay, so I'm subscribed to his Patreon. I'm on the highest tier, the friend of the show.
Okay.
So I get all the exclusive content and everything that drops and the unedited stuff. So with that, I know he released the Saturday episode, and Maul and Rory weren't there, and they were replaced by Savon, the editor, and his friend Ice, who's been on the show previously. And because the Joe and the crew didn't pre-warn the pod fans that it was going to be two substitutes that episode.
Okay.
Everybody on Reddit and everybody on Twitter got in a tizzy, got in the mall's mentions, and the mall tweeted something cryptic, but it wasn't nothing too big. They're like, oh, if you're leaving the pod, just say that. So everybody's mad that Joe didn't tell people that Maul and Rory wasn't going to be on Saturday's episode. It's got their panties in a bunch.
Okay.
If they're not on tomorrow's episode, then we may have a conversation. But as far as we know, Joe said they're on vacation, and let's just take his word for it.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah, I don't want to reach out to Joe and do all that chatty patty shit. Jesse got your other donation. He says Rory got bussy stains on his collar. Theo again says somebody sensitive getting at Fat Joe and Remy on YouTube. I don't know, what are you talking about, Theo? You talking about some old shit? Can you elaborate, please, Theo? Thank you for your donation. Azura Black got your donation. Are you calling in, sir? He says, time for me to call in, big nigga. Also, hang on a second, guys. On the screen, if anybody gives a shit, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield, the fight is now back on for May the 29th. Let me hate early and say I will not be watching this. I'm not interested. After seeing Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. fight, I don't want to see Tyson fight no more. But May the 29th, I know nothing about the fight. You, Florida Boy Jay, anything you want to comment, or should we just get somebody else to chime in?
Somebody else can chime in. I'm not really too excited about the fight. I might catch it, but somebody else can chime in about that.
I'm not watching that garbage. Is it Tova? Tova got your donation. Thank you, sir. If I'm seeing your name right. Nikki D. Calling Florida Boy Jay out his name. He says, we smoking on that Latavia pack. Or Latavia pack. What's he talking about, Latavia?
I don't know what that's supposed.
What's that?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay.
Okay. And Raymond, I got your donation.
Matter of fact, Star, tell him, hey, if you want to see what I'm smoking on, go to high_life93 if you want to see what I'm smoking on.
Say it again.
And then call back.
Tell him again.
If you want to see what I'm smoking on, go to high_life93 or go to Renegades Worldwide, my other company, if you want to see what I'm smoking on. And then call back or send a super chat and talk to shit.
Okay. Area code 704, you're there. We're talking about Derrick Jaxn. Is he a pathological liar? 704, good evening.
I'm here, big nigga.
Hey.
What's good, big nigga?
Can barely hear you.
This guy, I was scrolling.
I'm not doing speakerphones. Come on, what are you doing? Give it a second. There's a slight delay. In 5, 4, 3,
Hello.
2, 1. Hey, good evening. 803.
Hey, Star. How you doing? It's Jennifer.
Hey, what's up, baby? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I just want to call in and chime on all this bullshit going on with Derrick Jaxn. Whole bunch of another nigga nonsense.
Well, listen. I have to do the chatty patty stuff tonight because
at the end of the day, that's that man and his wife, and they can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Baby, hold on. Everybody
got their panties up in a bunch.
Hang on. Everybody's interested in this story. It's gone crazy. Tasha K says she got a silver bullet for this nigga. Come on and speculate.
I don't know why. I don't know. It must be him. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's her thing. I don't want to get in that with her, but I mean, I just don't understand what all the hype is about. At the end of the day, your father is supposed to be the man that put you on about men. You know what I'm saying? Not no damn Derrick Jaxn. So, are you mad because you got? I mean, was you a part of payroll? I mean, if he getting his hustle on and him and his wife, they getting their hustle on, then that's what it is at the end of the day. I don't understand why people got their panties up in a bunch when it comes to a black man getting their fucking hustle on, even if it's at the expense of some of these, to me, retarded-ass black women that follow his lead in regards to, a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Or getting down to the nitty-gritty of a relationship. And as far as his wife, if she want to ride that train, that's on her. Mm-hmm. Why does it bother other people what she do? And I'm with you, Star. You know what I'm saying? If she feel like she could get up on Instagram and social media and look like an old fucking hag, you know what I'm saying?
Baby, I need you to watch the F-bombs. Please, slow it down. Slow down the F-bombs, please.
That, if she want to get on Instagram.
Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I need you to watch the F-bombs. Watch the F-bombs, please.
Okay, I heard you.
Now,
I apologize.
Okay, so let me
At
ask,
the end of the day,
let me ask you a question. Why do you think so many people are interested in this then? Because he has been out there, preaching, talking, relationship advice. They even call him a guru. I can respect what you're saying. That's their business, yada, yada, yada. But he's saying one thing and doing another. You don't think people have the right to say, hey, you're a fraud and we're going to get you up out of here?
I mean, pastors are fraud and nobody comes for them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these, so-called people that you look up to outside of the leadership of the home, a lot of them are frauds. Some teachers are frauds. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people are frauds. You know what I'm saying? But we don't go around and try to tear them down for whatever they got going on. You still build their business, build their brand. You know what I'm saying? We support corporate America, and we know what they do behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Pedophile, all type of crap. You know what I mean? But nobody want to talk about that. But because this black man out here making money, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got so much shit to say. You know what I'm saying? If he hustling and people chose to fall for the okie doke, that's on them. Nobody want to hold themselves accountable. You know what I'm saying? These women chose to follow this man. I didn't choose to follow him. I may look at him every once in a while and, for entertainment purposes, but I would never purchase none of his books or be like, he sold this and that. I think he knows what he's talking about because he's been married for such and such. But because what works for him may not work for me. Okay. And I think that's where people go wrong. What he supposedly talk about or whatever like that as far as relationships, it does not, it doesn't cater to me. I would not gravitate to him. So I don't understand why if people wanted to gravitate to whatever he was talking about, whether it was real or false, that's on them.
Well, listen, I appreciate everything that you're saying. You sound like a very, intelligent young lady. How old are you? I forget. I know we spoke before.
You always ask me that when I call up here. Yeah. I'm seasoned. I'm 40.
Okay. Well, here's the reason why I always ask is because I'm always doing research. I mean, what I do is very formula-driven, and we just put out our brand-new marketing deck with the analytics. So I like for people to hear how old the people are that call in to see me and to talk
to have the difference of opinions.
Exactly,
yeah.
Exactly.
I appreciate that, and then that's just my opinion at the end of the day. But I just think that if it's working for him, then why does it bother everyone else? You know what I'm saying? We have so much people out here that's doing dirt just because his got exposed. And it's sad. It's another black woman exposing him. You know what I'm saying? They don't go around exposing all these white people, but they expose their own. And it's just sickening to me. It's very sickening to me. It's like that's their goal to take down some of these black men. And I just think it's disgusting because I feel like Tasha K can go for some of these Caucasians, but she don't do that because I guess she feel like her shit will get shut down. So it's easy to go for, you know what I'm saying, one of her own, because she know that they don't got no power at the end of the day. And I think it's sad and it's disgusting.
Okay. I appreciate the call, darling, and you have a great day, okay? Great evening, pardon me.
You too.
Thank you now.
Good night.
Okay, all right. She's not with the bullshit. Okay. Kevin, I got your donation, Kevin says, and Derrick enjoys raw bussy, allegedly. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My other YouTube channel, Starboy, we're going to be doing some contest soon with regards to producers and artists, okay? And if you go into the community section, you will see a banner for the Starboy channel, the link, and a brand new animation was just put up with Starboy underwater. He's got on the Hilfiger wetsuit. And we've got 3 more animations coming in the next roughly 30 days, okay? Hey, Scotland, how are you? She says, hey, Star, Trinity is in the building. Okay, are you calling in? I think you got my number. Scotland, you want to call in? Shoot me a text. Thank you for your donation, okay? Hey, Dominique, how are you? She says, I agree with everything Jay and the last lady said. Okay. Okay, guys, I don't care about Steve Harvey. I really don't. Steve Harvey actually weathered a storm years ago with his ex-wife. She was kicking up a whole lot of dust I think she was out of Texas, and she was with him back when he was first coming up doing stand-up comedy. I think he finally broke her off, but I don't care about him. Let's go to area code 267. Good evening, 267. Talking about Derrick Jaxn. Is he a pathological liar? 267. Yes, no, maybe. Okay, I'll keep it pushing on you. Give you a second to chime in. And area code 586. Also. 586. That's loud, very loud.
Oh.
Too loud for me. I'm gonna pass. Let's do 843. How about that? Good evening, 843.
What's going on, Star?
Hey, how are you? Who's this?
Yeah, I had to take your speakerphone, man. I'm sorry, Star, man. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, man? Talking about Derrick Jaxn, man. That's what we talking about, homie.
This nigga here. This nigga. All he had to say was, he's a pathological cheater, and the reason you need to find out and read his book is so you can find out how not to be like him. That's all he had to say. But he taking it to the extreme, trying to give apologies, and he running around here saying what he did, and he want to bring his wife on the line and all this other stuff. This is what happens when the simps take over.
Okay.
It's not about what he's trying to do. It's about the dream he's selling to all these ignorant, dumb females at the end of the day who just want to hear anything that sounds good, and they don't know anything about nothing. But, Star, once again, this goes back to the high school aspect of, you remember when you had that top nigga at the school, and then there was that top bad bitch, and only they were allowed to do cool things, and all the other kids had to look on and watch what they were doing but couldn't participate in it? This is what happened when you let simps.
No, I don't know that scenario. Can you break that down a little bit more? I don't know that scenario.
Okay. So look, in high school you would have like the top nigga, and he would have like 5 or 6 of his homeboys under him, and then you would have like the top bitch at the school, and she had like 3 or 4 bad bitches, but only they were allowed to conversate and talk to each other and bring out all the cool topics and wear the cool clothes and have the cool music and hang out in the parking lot and do everything else. But everybody else who wasn't part of the hierarchy had to sit and look on, and you could like them, but you couldn't approach them.
Well, truthfully, sir, in Scotch Plains, New Jersey, where I grew up, I was one of the cool kids.
Well, see?
Hang on. My last year of high school, I moved to Jamaica, Queens, and I went there for a couple of months. I couldn't learn shit. I was such a snob. And I said, they're teaching me the same thing I learned in 7th grade. Let me get out of here. Then I moved uptown Manhattan. I went there for a couple of months, and I said, I'm out of here. This is a waste of my time. So the scenario that you're talking about, I only experienced that for a little while, and that was in New Jersey. But go ahead. So you're saying Derrick Jaxn? What if I understand you correctly?
Derrick Jaxn would be one of the square kids trying to give advice to how to be a cool kid to other square kids, and it's not going to work because they don't understand the hierarchy of only bad bitches can mess with the top niggas, and only top niggas can mess with the bad females. That's why you have this discrepancy about you got lame niggas now trying to holler at any old girl, and they think because they holler at any old girl that make them a top nigga now. And you're not a top nigga. Only top niggas get top bitches. Just because you holler at a top bitch don't make you a top nigga. And the same thing for females. You can get with a bum nigga, but that don't make you a bad bitch. Bad bitches get top line niggas.
Okay, for boy Jay, do you want to comment on what this man is saying? He sounds like he's speaking a very urban dialect here. Every other word's a nigga. This nigga, that nigga, the nigga, the nigga, the nigga. For boy Jay, want to chime in? The fuck?
Yeah, the nigga speaking my language right now.
Go ahead, please.
Pretty much, he's saying everything I'm saying. Derrick Jaxn, like I said, he's a dude who a lot of real niggas see through. You know what I'm saying? Real recognize real, and he looks very unfamiliar. And what another caller says, why is everybody so mad? Why everybody got their panties in a bunch? We don't. People have been telling the community, the black community, for years about Derrick Jaxn, and that we can smell the BS off his breath. He sits in the car and makes nothing but videos in that under Accord for years. And nobody wants to pay attention or listen to us because he doesn't hold women accountable. And now that he's exposed, it's not that everybody is so mad. It's just we're saying that I told you so. Okay. And the callers are absolutely right. Gotcha. He's a bum.
Exactly. Florida Boy J got it to the T. And Star, I just got married on Saturday.
Oh,
I've been in the game with my girl for 16 years. We just got married.
Nice.
And I'm going to tell all the guys listening, only marry the woman that's going to stick her hands in that dirty mop water and wring it out. Only marry that girl who's going to stick her hands in that sink full of dirty dishes that been in there for 3 days and stick her hand around there to unplug it. That's who you marry. You don't marry the baddie from around the corner who she don't want to get her makeup sweaty outside mowing the lawn, and she don't want to go to the grocery store because her feet hurt, and you got to park at the front of the store all the time because she don't want to walk her lazy ass up to the front. Yeah. All right?
I would have to agree with you, sir. Thank you for your call. Thank you so much. Okay, that was 843 in the check-in. Everybody hold on. Jordan Wells, is that you, sir? Jordan Wells.
Hey, Star. Yeah, it's me. How you doing?
Good to hear from you, man. You and I spoke earlier. You called in. You're one of my sponsors a couple of weeks ago. You have a poem that you read, and I would like for you to read it again. It kind of goes with the topic here tonight. Let me see if I can find your banner or something with regards to your information and put that on the screen. Can you tell us a little bit about the poem again? Pardon me.
Yeah, it's a fictional poem.
Jordan, you there? Did you drop out? Jordan?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's better. Good. You were saying?
Yeah. It's a poem called "Who Are You?" It's about a man who's kind of like he's in love with a woman, but he's still hiding something as far as like his actual sexuality, and he's hiding it from his family, his friends. He doesn't want to be exposed, right. And he's basically his truth is that he's in love with a trans woman.
Okay, stop right there. Stop right there. I'm going to put your banner on the screen while you're reading the poem. I'm going to go get some ice. Is this poem from your book, The Healing?
This is from A Lonely Rose.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find that banner. Ronnie, do you remember Jordan Wells? Is Ronnie still there? Jordan Wells is back.
Yes, he wrote the poem about the guy that was having a relationship with the transsexual, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Give me a second.
Yeah, you're the one who.
Go ahead, Floor Boy J.
Now, Jordan was the guy who directed us to the alternate Bussy dimensions. He was the co-driver. Were you the passenger driver, or were you the driver of that car that night that took us to the Bussy Chronicles, Part 1? I swear to God. It's Star. Is he gonna read the same poem? Yeah. Are we going there tonight?
Yeah, we're going there tonight.
Let me put my fucking seatbelt on. Sorry for the cursing home.
All right, now hold on a second. I think I have the banner. You're going to put this on the screen. I'm going to go grab some ice for my drink. I'm drinking orange juice, guys. Hold on. And Ronnie, let me know if the audio is okay. It should be just as loud. Test 1, 2. Can you hear me, Jordan? Jordan, are you there?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, I want you to go ahead and read your poem whilst I go get some ice. Please, sir, proceed.
Okay. He's running after her down a cold and quiet city block. He screams her name. She stops in front of the midnight clock. He catches up and tries to hug his apology onto her, but she sheds away. He tries again, but she screams, "Get away." His struggle with his hazy love for her is breaking them apart. He's being unclear with her, and it is breaking her heart. The mixture of tears and makeup is giving her such a melancholy face. She says to him, "Just leave me alone. Go back to your place." But he stays. He begs, begging for her forgiveness. Yet her solid, heavy doubts tell her not to relive this. She walks away from him, down the subway stairs. He follows, all the pride he swallows, sits across from her on the train and stares. He stares at her frowning Mona Lisa. He looked at her and said, "I'm so sorry, Lisa." Lisa wiped her sniffling nose with her one and only tissue. Lisa finally asked him, "What is your damn issue?" His face grew quiet and confused. Not knowing what he's putting her through, is emotional abuse.
Okay.
He tells her.
I'm sorry. Are you done, or should I fall back, Jordan Wells?
No. Yeah, I'm almost.
Continue, please. Continue.
Yeah. He tells her, "I just need time to think." He then stares again, blink after blink after blink. "Who are you then?" Lisa asks with her crying face, fast-pacing heartbeat, as if the train in his heart were in a race. He says, "I'm in love with you. I truly am. I just don't know if I can have you along with my friends and fam." The train reached its last stop, end of the ride. Lisa said, "Tell them the truth. You're too alive to hide." He looks at Lisa. He doesn't know what to say. Lisa asked him, "What, do you think they'll assume that you're gay?" His anger boils, not to himself, not to Lisa, but to himself. He's afraid to reveal his truth, his romantic stealth. Walking down the street with Lisa, he kicked over a bag of cans. His truth. He's in love with a woman who is trans. A woman of trans experience is who Lisa is, but who is he? Afraid of the world's judgments, but living his truth shall set him free. He wants to be free with Lisa, but his fear is so strong. He's hurting Lisa. Deep down, he knows he's dead wrong. He held Lisa tight in the chilly winds of the city. He said, "I hate hiding how I feel in such a judgmental society." She looked up to him, wiped the tears from his eyes. Then she said, "Don't kill your truth and then feed it to lies. There's nothing wrong with loving who you love. Let your spirit rise."
Bravo. Bravo. Florida Boy J, Ronnie, come on. Bravo. Bravo. Okay, Ronnie and I were... Jordan, I like that little intermission thing, man. We have to do that again. Depending on your schedule, when I go to the restroom or I go to fix up my drink, I'm not drinking tonight, but you have how many books of poems? I forget, 2 or 3?
3 out of the 4.
Okay. And Florida Boy J.
I mean, there's a wide variety of poems. It's not like a LGBTQ plus book.
Right.
It's a wide variety. I got poems like dark skinned women, white women, black women, all types of poems.
Okay. And Florida Boy J, you said that poem inspired the term that you coined, the alternate bussy dimensions. I forget. Did he hang up?
Yeah, because the initial time, the story was going so far into it, and the show literally took a left turn after that, and I don't think we came back that particular night. And if you're gonna install some bussy haiku breaks in the middle of the show, go ahead, do what you got to do, man.
Listen, I want to have authors or people that have literature out, books. Maybe they can read poems. Everything doesn't have to be centered around some pussy. But I thought that poem fit tonight's topic. Is Derrick Jaxn a pathological liar? Is Derrick Jaxn hiding a secret? Is he telling the truth? Anyway, Jordan, man, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I will get your banner on the screen again at the end of the show, man. Jordan Wells.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot, Star. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Hold on, guys.
Good night.
All right, Jordan Wells on the check-in, huh? All right. Troll Babies, did you enjoy that? Ronnie, you sent me two flags. I couldn't make out the flags. Do you want to elaborate? What was that?
Oh, you're going to tell on me like that?
Nigga star snitching. All right, never mind. I couldn't make them out. I couldn't make out. I think one was a rainbow.
We're here. We're queer. That where?
Okay. Marlon, I got your donation. Yeah, the fight is on. Holyfield and Tyson. I don't give a goddamn about that fight. May the 29th. If Nomad Nick and Brooklyn Kennedy want to be my co-commentators, maybe I'll stream live. That was such a waste though. Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. That was trash. But thank you, Marlon. I got your donation. Thank you anyway. Raymond, I got your donation. Okay. Jen. Hey, Jen, how are you? I think I picked up Jen, didn't I? Yes, I did. I picked up Jen's call. Thank you for your donation, Jen. Bernard, I got your donation. Are you on the line, sir? 678. Let me see if that's Bernard. Area code 678. Are you in the building? Bernard. Hey, Bernard.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Hey, how are you, man? You're claiming to be
All right.
the King Hilfiger, yes?
No, I was giving you that title. I was just,
okay.
just saying shit. I'm because you always wearing the Hilfigers. Might as well give you the king status.
Thank you, man.
You're killing the game out here.
Thank you, man. What's going on with you?
No problem.
Derrick Jaxn and some other topics here.
Yeah. Finally, the simp god has fallen, or has he transformed? Because on a business sense, considering it's really justified on how everybody coming at him. Because why would you go so hard on men when you're the exact same individual?
Right.
But then at the same time, when you look at his wife, it's like with the whole religion, you know how Christianity is, it traps you in your mind. So by any means, you're going to keep your marriage. So now if she's also bi, who would imagine what they're actually doing behind the scenes? Not to speculate, but if he's getting away with cheating and they're coming together again to build a relationship and they're building this as a business, man, they about to be a power couple like Beyonce and Jay-Z if they really trying to do that intent.
Well, hang on a second, because I don't want to put that bisexual thing on her. Someone else said that, but to my knowledge, she has not.
Okay.
She has not confirmed that, so I don't want to, just say that and be reckless. But okay, so you're familiar with Derrick Jaxn, and you're enjoying watching him fall from grace. What?
Yeah, exactly. But it's not like a bitter thing. It's just like, for how big his pedestal is based on the fan base he was conjuring, it's really good to see a man like that who speaks so hypocritically, harshly, and belligerently about men when you're not even trying to be honest, like how Ruger Ronnie put 40 cal into his chest with her statements yesterday.
Yeah, she went hard to paint.
Oh man, it was a blood splatter. But based on that point, everyone sees exactly what who he is. But so it's enjoyable to see a man that's so hypocritical fall on his own sword, because if you didn't just bash dudes and you just actually giving advice and also you're a married man, young as well. So how you gonna speak on single people and you already got your woman? Like how are you actually giving a fair and non-biased intellectual information to the people? And if he's not, then yeah, he's doing it for the business. And then it's like, okay, if you're doing it for the business and she don't care and you don't care and you're using religion, matter of fact, that's blasphemous. Okay, he's using religion as a business. So it's like,
well, now hang on a second, because here in the United States of America, we do have, the Establishment Clause, the separation of church and state, but we also have a lot of loopholes which allow people to get out there and to hustle. I mean, there are many black celebrities, males, who you would not even guess they are ordained ministers. I learned this maybe damn near 30 years ago, because I was wondering if how are these people skirting around not paying certain taxes, and then I learned about the Establishment Clause and other things, and then just like Mike, Larry Dice, and all these guys, I'm not going to say some other names, they are ordained ministers, so they can use religion for business purposes. Go ahead.
Yeah, and that's very punctual information right there, considering the fact that, churches can get tax write-offs or, and also you start saying how churches are integrated in politics, but that's another thing right there. And so it's crazy how religion within itself, from the Vatican to London to here, is so immune and yet tied with certain businesses. But not to dabble too far into that. Okay. Good, interesting conversation on that. But yet again with Derrick Jaxn, seeing how all this playing out, it's crazy how it's just a script. It's just him just manipulating. It's like no one's at fault now. It's like just another game now. But that's really.
Hang on a second, sir. Yellow Jesus, are you a real ordained minister, sir? If you are, please call in. I see you in the live chat. I think that's you. All right, sir, listen, I appreciate your donation. I'll give you the last word. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's pretty much all I have right there. Is yet simply fact. Don't really try to give information on relationships when you know better than the other person. At least be fair about it. At least be down the middle. At least be ready to admit when both sides have their flaws. But that's pretty much it. Appreciate you for taking my call.
I
Take it
appreciate
easy.
your donation. Thank you so much. Okay, hang on a second, guys. Is Yellow Jesus really an ordained minister, or is he just he's shooting his shit? Ronnie, can you Google pathological liar, Ronnie? I forgot to print that out. I was busy doing some other stuff. If you have time.
Sure.
Okay. That's amazing. I got your donation. He says, I actually brought Jordan's Mirrors and Reflections book because of this show. Okay. Jordan Wells. You just bought his book. Thank you, man. Yeah. Really good guy, too. He and I have had a couple of conversations about how to promote his books a little bit more. And I've got some of his books right here. And let me just say to any other authors that are out there, I may want to do those types of segments on the show because sometimes I like to do a 3-hour show or a little bit beyond. And send me an email if you want to do a reading or some type of, what do you call it, spoken word. That would be cool as well. Gemstar, I got your donation. Gemstar says, Jordan Wells stories sound like Dr. Seuss books you can buy with an EBT card. Thank you, Gemstar. Black to Death on the check-in. Okay, that's Scotland on the check-in. Black to Death says, respect the jokes, nigga. Don't hate the player, hate the game. His wife is down with the scam. Charge it to the game. Real niggas called him out years ago. I really like his wife's arrogance. Folks, if you're just now joining the show, where's my notes? Again, Derrick Jaxn's wife went live today on the gram, and toward the end of her live, she said, may every demonic tongue speaking against us, talking about her and Derrick, be condemned now in the name of Jesus. And I release the blessings of the Lord upon your lives. Whew. Mac Millies, I got your donation. He says, salute boss hog. Derrick Jaxn entered an alternate bussy dimension and is now scrambling like 2 eggs on Sunday morning, as you say. Yeah, man, shit's a little thick. Amp Politicking Podcast. Thank you, sir. He says, what's the deal, star? Derrick Jaxn, a clown. He been moonwalking for the last 3 days. Hashtag respectfully. And then the Thunder Sound says, HBCU, historically black college university, yes. They have a freshman year HBCU relationship. And he's holding her like an African man in the thumbnail. Okay. Yeah, I've gone to a lot of colleges and universities back in the early 90s when I was a national director of Virgin Records. Is this Scotland from SIP Trinity? Scotland, is that you?
Yes, it is. Hey, Star, how are you?
Good evening. How are you? Thank you for chiming in. I'm looking for your banner as we speak. What's going on with you?
Oh, everything. Hey, Florida Boy Dre. Hey, Ronnie.
Good evening.
Ronnie,
hey,
did you get your tea?
Say again?
Did you get your tea?
I have Ronnie's package. I'm mailing it out tomorrow because you sent me 2, and I just been a little swamped. But let me put your information on the screen right now for those who want to be familiar with your brand. Great packaging, by the way. I've held your tea up on the show before. So what's going on new with you guys?
Oh, everything is great. We've been doing a T-Tox challenge. You know, everybody's trying to get that COVID weight off.
Yeah.
So far, it's been so great. The people that have signed up for it have lost weight. They've noticed changes, you know, and not to be too graphic, but in their bowel movements and, you know, colon cleansing properties. You know, so it's been a great thing. With the T-Tox, it comes with an infuser, a grocery list, recipes, and also a 10-day meal plan. So it's a whole package unit that you get to help you lose those pounds and get ready.
Yeah.
We also have started our specialty boxes, which includes, the first one is a spring fling box, which has all of our flavorful teas that gets you ready for spring. Nice fruity flavors, so check that out. And also it's allergy season, so we always have an allergy sinus tea. Okay. So that, you know, if you suffer from sneezing and, you know, other allergy sinus conditions, you can also get a tea for that. And you can make an iced tea too.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you a question, Scotland, with regards to your tea. And again, the packaging is really nice. How did you get into this? Did you were you making your own tea? Did you experiment? Did you go to some type of culinary class? How did you become the person behind this product, and how do you manufacture it?
Well, I told you before I love tea, and COVID really inspired me to do something healthy that can build up our immunity, you know, to avoid all the harmfulness of COVID. So our first line was the immunity line, which has all the properties of, you know, building your immune system. And then it spanned out from there. And doing research and people telling me, oh, I have this disease, I have diabetes, do you have a tea for that? And just mixing things together and, you know, doing research. And it's beautiful because it works well. It's for people that have caffeine deficiencies, or, you know, people that, like Ronnie, zoom off the caffeine in the morning, want to escape from coffee. You know, tea is a popular drink. It's second to water worldwide, so why not?
Okay. Well, hey, I'm going to put your banner on the screen at the end of the broadcast as well. And, folks, if you go there and purchase anything for the next 24 hours, I will give you 1 week's free promotion on the show right here. We'll get your brand or services in the showrunner. That's what that's called, the showrunner. So go to siptrinity.com. This is Scotland on the line. And, Scotland, good to talk to you. Anything else before you go?
Always good to talk to you. And I know that you don't like doing discounts, but I do have something for your listeners where they get 10% off if they use the code STAR.
Okay.
So just as a thank you to you and for all your listener support, I thank you all.
Good to talk to you, Scotland. Take care.
Good to talk to you, too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. All right, hold on a second, guys. All right, what else did we forget to mention here tonight? Tyson versus Holyfield. Does anybody in the live chat care? A couple of days ago, Holyfield's camp was saying that Tyson was running scared. Ronnie, you sent me an email with regards to reparations. $10 million will be paid out using marijuana taxes. Do you remember that from earlier?
Yes. Yeah, I sent you that article. Did you want me to pull it up?
If you care. I mean, I thought it was pretty interesting. I scanned it. And are they giving people, I hate to say this, some type of marijuana tax if they purchase marijuana from dispensaries? I'm confused.
It's my understanding that if they can prove lived in that certain area in the given period of time,
right?
And also it's even better if they can prove prior housing discrimination, that they would be entitled to a lump sum payment. And I think that they said that they were going to start with 16 original people. It's going to be like a sort of lottery system.
Yeah.
Just pull that back up.
$25,000 for 16 eligible black residents. And the time period you mentioned was from 1919 up until 1969. But again, I glanced at it, and then I saw the $10 million will be paid out using marijuana taxes. Florida Boy Jay, you familiar with this or no? You're a cannabis connoisseur.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm not abreast with that story, but it is another reparation story in Illinois where they're giving niggas, I think $25,000 for
This is the same story. Same story. Did his phone drop out? Your phone's going in and out, man. It's getting out. Okay, give me a second.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, your phone keeps going in and out. Hold on a second, guys. 305, you there? You sent it a donation, 305. Hey, 305. Good evening.
Yo, Star.
Hey, good evening.
Hello?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Star Boy, what's happening?
What's up, man?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Sound kind of low. What's good, man? This is AKW Beats, man, from Miami, man. What's good?
Okay, Derrick Jaxn, man. Is it a rap? Do you care?
I want to talk about it, but I want to talk about the sex dolls, man. I saw you had that on the screen earlier.
Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, according
and
to...
it reminded me of something. My bad, what you say?
No, according to New York Post.
No, I was saying that.
NewYorkPost.com, they're saying within 10 years.
10 years ago.
They're going to have the sex dolls walking, talking, and feeling. According to the New York Post.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, that reminded me of something I saw on HBO like some years ago, bruh, where, I forgot the name of the show. I think it was called Real Sex or something like that, right? Okay. And this dude, he bought a sex doll. You know, one of the dolls, it looked just like a person. And he bought the sex doll, and he just had it in his room, and he's like, yeah, you know, this is my girlfriend, and I love her. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, damn, man, in a couple years, they're going to have these things walking and talking, especially with AI and all that stuff coming. Like, people going to be marrying sex dolls.
Now, hang on a second. Let's have that real conversation. I'm 56. You sound like you're a much younger man than me.
Yeah. I'm 34.
Okay. It may sound weird to a lot of people, but, you know, a lot of things that were once weird are now somewhat of the norm. We have trans women winning beauty pageants. I think someone just won a pageant in Nevada, and, you know, so it's a different society.
Man, I understand. Okay, trans, at least that's a person, bro. We talking about like plastic. You know what I'm saying? That's when a lot of these women is walking around with plastic, but still, like, this ain't got no heartbeat. This ain't got nothing, bro. It's just straight AI all over you, giving you what you want all day long. Some people might want that, but man, that's crazy to me, bro.
Well, hang on a second. I appreciate your younger perspective. Me, myself, I'm leaving the option open because here's the thing. And I don't say this to sound disrespectful. I have never seen a vagina over 50, and I don't want to. I myself am 56. So it doesn't have a heart. It doesn't have a what some people would consider to be a soul. But it's going to look the same until I die. I might be 89, and that thing is still going to be looking like it's in its 30s. What say you?
You got a point there.
Well, I don't know if I do have a point, sir. I might be a sick fuck. If I'm a sick fuck, say, Star, you're a sick fuck. Come on.
No, I can't say you're a sick fuck because, and I ain't mean to curse, but, I mean, you got a perspective there because you're right. I mean, they never get old. They always gonna listen.
Oh.
You tell her to go sit in the corner, she gonna sit in that corner and be quiet. I feel you.
Sir, she'll sit in the corner while I'm out doing the do. I come home and she's in the same goddamn place, and she'll say, baby, hey. And I'll say, hey. Feel me? I'll give you the last word, though. Good. I appreciate your donation.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Would you give her an accent?
An accent?
Yeah, an accent. Like a
good question. Good question.
You like the Haitians.
Good question. I would give her. Okay. The first choice would be a Trinidadian accent. Yeah. Trini to the bone. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, but not with the attitude. You don't want her to run up on you with a machete. Unless you want that, you could probably program that into her.
Well, sir, she's going to be a synthetic life form, so she's going to do what I want her to do. But now, listen, I've always said Haitian coochie is the best coochie, going back to 1999. But I would want to hear, just my preference, if I had the choice, I wouldn't mind hearing a Trinidadian woman day in, day out. All right? Thank you for your call, man. Thank you.
I might have to rethink this.
Okay, thank you.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, hold on a second, guys. I think Yellow Jesus is on the line somewhere. Ronnie, am I a sick fuck to consider a synthetic doll?
I think there are a lot more depraved things that you could be considering that would make you sick. That's I don't really even take you seriously. I think you might get it just to get it and see how it works and return it.
I would seriously consider getting it. Yellow Jesus, is that you, sir? Area code 443.
Champ, we in here, man.
Hey, man. How are you?
And I sent you the website. That yes, I am an ordained minister. I tell them all the time, I can marry you and I can bury you. You ask about me at March Funeral Homes, at Phillip Funeral Homes. We've been married. My father married Jade and Will.
Right.
I'm married. I've done so many funerals in this city.
I remember that.
I can't count on fingers and toes. But I sent you some information if you want to look into it as well. But when it comes to these sex dolls, that's the future. That's the future, Star. Like, they're pushing us into that because, and I was just telling my first lady, I told her to go outside, take a walk around the block real quick while I talk to my pimp partner. But that's the fear. Like, these young men now, they're so used to being plugged into the game, and they don't want that talk back. They want to be able to turn a bitch on and turn a bitch off, turn the switch off.
Yellow Jesus, I have to jump in with all due respect, sir. With all due respect, you've been calling into my show for how long? A year or more, or has it been a year?
Almost, possibly, yes.
With all due respect, sir, do you ever plan to change the batteries in the smoke detector?
I do. I tell you, my daughter, I heard my daughter call me, and I said, is that what it sounds like when I call? So I got my first lady here. I'm going to put her on my shoulders, and we're going to teamwork, make the dream work, and we're going to get these batteries changed by the weekend.
Now, hang on. Do you have high ceilings, or it doesn't bother you? Because you are a smoker, yes?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me, but yes, my ceilings are very high. I can't reach none of them. I bought a step ladder. I bought a step stool.
Okay.
And then I even called the fire department, and they said, "Oh, we don't bring batteries." And I said, "Well, what do you call the fire department for then? What if the house is on fire? Save me."
Okay. Hey, man, before you go, so now when did you become an ordained minister? Because I was dead ass about that. I've known guys, man, that have gotten their license to become ordained ministers, and it's to beat the taxes.
Hey, it's not to beat the taxes. It's because the Church of Star is a nonprofit organization, and the things you do for the community, the Star Report, the Snitch.
Please don't put me into it, sir. I don't want to have that conversation. I'm
just saying by example. But
no, sir. I do charity work. I do. No, I have nothing to do with religion. But go ahead.
Yeah, as I said, the church is a non-profit organization, and we're taxed differently. And like I said, I was born in a pulpit. I've been with Jeremiah Wright. I've been with some of the greatest preachers all throughout the country.
Okay.
Like, I've been with, I was raised, so I know how the inner workings of the church. I'm so old school, Star. I remember the church. We used to be loan sharks. We used to give rent and pay. That's back in the 60s, 70s. The church used to be the bank. We used to cash checks. Yeah. We used to do everything. But people get away from that because they get away from the community being a community, so used to sucking off the teeth of the white man that they don't know how to be independent no more. They don't know how to build their own community.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I want to know, did you watch recently the Black Church, the PBS documentary series?
I have not. I did not know that was out.
If you get a chance, I watched this a couple of weeks ago. Henry Louis Gates Jr. It was beautiful. It's on PBS.
Yes, I'm familiar. Yeah.
The Black.
He passed away recently.
Did he?
I believe so. Yes, he was with Henry Lewis. He was with at the marches, and he was one of the ones that got hit in the head with the clubs as a youth.
No, Yellow Jesus, you're on mushrooms again, respectfully, sir. Henry Louis Gates is still alive. You're talking about somebody else.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about the guy that was in Congress. You're right. I'm thinking about Elijah Cummings right now. Yeah. I'm thinking about Elijah.
This nigga smoking sherm stick. No, man, listen. PBS, The Black Church. It's like 3 or 4 episodes. You have to see it, man. You have to see it, all right?
I'm going to check it out. My Fire Stick works and my internet never turns off. I'm going to definitely check it out.
Good to talk to you, man. Take care.
Likewise,
Yes.
likewise.
Okay.
Ronnie, La Mega. Y'all just loves y'all being in the live chat.
Okay, Yellow Jesus on the check-in. Hey, I had to Google and make sure Henry Louis Gates wasn't deceased. Stacy Glore, is that you? Stacy Glore, area code 404.
Good evening, Star.
Hey.
Good evening, all.
How are you? What's cracking? What's going on with you?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. I want to talk about Derrick Jaxn or sex dolls or wherever you want to go.
I'm asking the question, and Ronnie, did you pull up the definition of pathological liar? Because I've got that on the screen, and I'm asking the question, Stacy. Are you familiar with Derrick Jaxn's books, his position? He's on trial right now in the court of public opinion. Are you up to speed?
I have never heard about Derrick Jaxn until this big scandal just broke the other day. So, but I will go back in my emails and check to see if he has hit me up, because, you know, I have emails from 2007, so he might have hit me up, you know. But, yeah, I've never heard of him, though. Yeah, he is kind of cute, though. I mean, he can hit me up outside of NDA.
Okay, so I'm up to speed on that. With regards to the sex dolls, Stacy Glore, any thoughts on that? It's a growing reality by way of artificial intelligence.
Yeah, before we go there, can I just say that I do agree with you that I think his wife might be behind all of this, though. She seemed like she might be pulling the strings, though. So, I don't know, but
You're not familiar with him, but did you watch any of the videos recently? She did a live today.
Oh, yeah, I watched all of the videos.
Okay.
I watched all of the videos.
Come on, then, come on.
Yeah, in the past couple of days. Yeah, I've been watching the videos. But before a couple of days ago, I had never heard about him.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. But I've watched all of I'll even watch the Tasha K video.
Yeah. Tasha K might have this silver bullet. She's up on Instagram talking hella reckless. Talking about, nigga, I'll give you time
K,
to...
she went in with the
come
side
clean.
chick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the side chick was cute, too. If that's the kind of girls he likes for side chicks, then yeah, that's what's up.
One of them was cute. The other one was just basic, you know. I don't know. But anyway, Florida Boy J, any questions for Stacy Glore? Do we give her the last word, Florida Boy J? Is he still there?
Yeah, you can give him the last word. I have nothing to say.
Stacy, you have the last word. Derrick Jaxn.
Okay, so after the Star Report is over with, I do want to hit up Yellow Jesus and see if he can marry Zach Lee and this John Holmes sex doll that I have, being that he's an ordained minister, because Zach Lee said that he wants to tie the knot. So that's all I wanted to say. If Yellow Jesus could, you know, hook Zach Lee up with my John Holmes sex dolls, that would be absolutely fabulous.
All right. Stacy, thank you so much. Have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, guys. Hold on a second. All right, I think we've drained this topic for tonight, guys. Florida Boy Jay, final thoughts from you, and then I'm going to Ronnie. And Ronnie, did you pull up a pathological liar before you go? Please don't let me forget that. Florida Boy Jay, yeah, you have the floor, sir. Florida Boy Jay. Is he there?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Can you hear me? I'm right here.
I can hear you. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So, okay, yeah. Like I said, the last episode of Perspectives and Facts podcast is in Star's community section. Do not go right now. Go after the Star Report is over. Watch the episode, listen, click, download, share, subscribe. @high_life93. There is the podcast link in my Instagram, and my girlfriend wants to say something real quick. You do?
Please.
No, nah, she's acting real shy, so I guess babe, say something real quick. You sure? Come on. All right, now she's freaking out. She don't want to say nothing. She's giggling on the phone and shit.
Okay.
So, Star, you have a great night. Ronnie, you have a great night.
Good to talk to you, man.
You stop laughing on the phone if you ain't going to say nothing, babe. All right, y'all have a great night.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Okay. Florida Boy Jay. What do you got, Ronnie? Pathological liar. I got so much stuff on my desk, and I don't think I even printed it out.
Okay, you can hear me, right?
Yes, loud and clear. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a shortened version, and then I'm going to give you a little bit more in-depth explanation.
Okay.
So the short definition of pathological liar, pathological lying is defined as the compulsive urge to lie about matters, big and small, regardless of the situation. So for a more in-depth explanation, pathological lying, also known as mythomania and pseudologica fantastica, is the chronic behavior of compulsive or habitual lying. Unlike telling the occasional white lie to avoid hurting someone's feelings or getting in trouble, a pathological liar seems to lie for no apparent reason.
Okay, that's the shortened version, or you said you had two versions?
Yeah, that was a little bit more, a little lengthier explanation.
Gotcha. All right, well, thank you very much. Yeah, I think that I don't think Derrick Jaxn is finished lying. Do you?
No, I think he for sure is a pathological liar. I mean, we don't have to look any further than the two videos he put out within 24 hours. First, we have him swearing up and down that he's never had any sort of sexual intercourse, never cheated, never crossed any lines. He insinuated that he was being set up by women who were clout chasing and lying on him and trying to, tarnish his image. And, he would have stuck with that story had Tasha K not come back with the second video, laying out all of the receipts from all of the different women. And I myself took extensive notes to break down and outline all of the many lies that he told in that first video. And those notes, as you know, ended up being completely useless because he immediately deleted that video and then did a second video with his wife where he conceded to cheating. So it was like a blanket, like, okay, guys, you got me. I'm caught. So he didn't lay out specifically all of the different lies he told, but it's very obvious. So when you compare the notes.
I have no proof, and I don't want to put this on the man, but do you think he may be hiding something along the lines of, what's his name, Andrew Gillum?
There's not a doubt in my mind. His wife gives me Beard vibes. So maybe that's maybe that's the next T to drop. I don't know. And with regards to why Tasha K was going at him so vehemently, she explained that about a year and a half ago, he went up on his platform and he dragged her. He called her a narcissist. He said that she's a liar. She makes up things. So he first attacked her credibility. Yeah. So all she had to do was sit and wait for the receipts to drop and roll them out.
Yeah. And I don't know if you saw Tasha K's IG page, Ronnie, but she said, @Derrick Jaxn, I will only accept your apology if you tell your wife and the world this last truth. Or do you want me to do it? ? I can extend this courtesy. So what we doing? Now, I have not spoken. I have not spoken to Tasha K. I have no idea what the silver bullet is, if she has one. But I'm just going to speculate. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to speculate tonight. Go ahead, you're saying? Go ahead, finish up.
To be honest, for a man like him who's been lying for so long, he probably has no idea which thing that she might be talking about that hasn't been uncovered yet. Yeah. So it's probably better for him to say nothing because he could step out the window and admit or concede to something that wasn't even what she was originally talking about, and then she still drops that receipt anyway. So now it's like we got an extra dose of tea. So his best bet is to just tuck his tail and let his wife continue to do the damage control that she's doing on her page, and, you know, binding the tongues and cursing the, you know, what did she say about the tongues? She's condemning the tongues. But meanwhile, your husband has no problem accepting random tongue. But, you know, that's an issue for them to work out in their relationship.
Yeah, hold on a second. I love her last quote. She said, may every demonic tongue speaking against us be condemned now in the name of Jesus. And I release the blessings of the Lord upon your lives. Anyway, Ronnie, good to talk to you. We'll catch up tomorrow.
Absolutely, sir. Take care.
All right, take care now. Ruger Ronnie holding me down. All right, thank you for joining the discussion tonight, folks. Let's see what happens with Derrick Jaxn, if anything else. Here's my email address for authors who have books, poems, things like that, if you want to possibly do something during the intermissions of the show. Also, if you're a potential sponsor or advertiser, we have the brand new marketing decks. Send me an email, and we will send you the new deck with the new analytics. What else? I think that's it. Please go to the new Starboy channel. Hit the thumbs up button. That's very, very important. We are trying to build that platform very organically, okay? Trappolitics.com. I got your donation. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll get back to you, D. Roper. I see your email. Thank you so much. Stacy, I spoke to Stacy. Hold on. Okay, someone is trying to say that Brooklyn Kennedy coined the term alternate bussy dimensions. I think it was Florida Boy Jay. Thank you for your donation. Troy, I got your donation. Elvis the Chef Rosenberg. Elvis, come on, man. I sent you another email today. Just send me 2 sentences so I can get your banner in the community section. Please, man, please. I appreciate you. I did send you another email today, okay? Thank you for your donation. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure I don't miss any donations. David, I got your donation. Derrick Jaxn needs to take a page from Reverend Ike. That's probably way before his time. Say my name. I got your donation. Okay. David again. Hold on, guys. Somebody's sending me spam. What the fuck? Jen, thank you so much. Is it Ali? Hey, Ali, how are you? She says, I enjoy your platform. Thank you so much, Ali, okay? And I think that's it, guys. If I missed anybody, I will get to you tomorrow, okay? Take care. Be safe. Let me get Carlito's banner on the screen first. Please support this young man. He's putting in some real good work right now. See you guys tomorrow. Take care.